guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? AndCap24 here from HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to show you one of the best red zone plays from a very slept on playbook in Madden 21. Now if this is the first time checking out our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification to make sure that you never miss any of our uploads. Today's play comes out of the run and gun playbook for the single back ace slot. This is the second video in a row that we've talked about the run and gun playbook. And there's good reason for that because this week and next week on our website, we're going to be dropping two different game plans from the run and gun, both by K-Mac. If you guys don't know who K-Mac is, he's a professional player that is also a streamer. You guys can catch him on Twitch TV, and he is one of the upcoming players in all of Madden. And he went ahead and broke down the single back ace slot for us this week, and he's going to be breaking down the strong close formation next week. If you have any interest in that, you definitely want to check out our website. For $9.95, you get everything that we've done in the past, plus anything we do in the future for a full month's access, just for $9.95. Can't beat that deal anywhere. The play we're going to be looking at today in order to kind of highlight a little bit of his game plan is the double post. This play is amazing in the middle of the field, and he breaks that down. But we're going to show you just the red zone portion of this, of how these two routes work together, and really give you some nice options in a spot where it's a little bit tougher to score. So the double post play's got these two routes. It's got the Y and the X. And if you don't do anything on this play, you quick snap it, you're going to have a great opportunity to beat all coverages with just two routes. However, if you want to get a little bit more distraction, I would block the running back and put the A on a flat just to make sure that you've got a little bit of something to just give a little bit of, a distraction to your user just to kind of look at some different routes, right? So the first route we're going to look at is this Y. This Y route is really nice, and it's going to break really, really quickly. And a lot of times when you're playing somebody who's in cover two, their responsibility is to cover the middle of the field. Where they typically are going to look at this Y and think he's going to go straight up the field, he'll make this quick cut, and a lot of times they'll stay kind of flat-footed, and you're going to have an easy catch. I'm going to show you kind of a little bit about how that would look. So I'm going to hike the ball, the Y goes up the field, and then you see how he has that turn? If you are not expecting that from a user, you can definitely get caught off guard, okay? It is something that if somebody's not using that player, obviously it's an easy touchdown, but most people will be. And it's going to be something that they are going to be forced to have to cover. So if you're playing a really good player who's got good users and they're not going to get faked out by that, what that's going to do is it's going to take the user and have to cover him basically to, to the right side of the goalpost, basically where the line is, okay? And that's going to open up the ability to hit the X. So say that they have to take the Y all the way to the right. Now you're going to be able to hit this X back there. They can't cover both sides, and I'll show you exactly where the player would have to be, and that is really why this two route combination is really nice. This route over here is going to actually hit the back of the end zone and just basically run across the back of the end zone until he doesn't stop. He just kind of runs across the end zone. So if you see that they have to cover all the way here, they can't cover this player to this line and this player to this white line and have success, right? There's such a big gap that a user's not going to be able to cover both. So you're just reading the player and you're going to get the user to go that way. So that's against cover two, really nice option. Now, the player you're supposed to be reading when you're in the red zone is this guy right here, okay? On cover two, what you would have saw is that he would have just sprinted out over here, okay? When he sprints out over there, real simple, you're going to see, okay, he's going that way. We know it's cover two. If he does a 3 or 4 steps to the middle like this and stop, and basically right to the middle of the field, that means it's cover 3. He's going to, for the most part, cover or at least shade to the first threat in the middle of the field. And that's where he's going to do. On cover 4, he just kind of stays like right here. He doesn't sprint left. He doesn't sprint right. He just kind of stays in the middle. When that's happened, then you're going to know it's cover 4, okay? So now let's look at this. Let's see. Let's go to cover 3 and make sure I got it. Here's cover 3. Now watch that player. And if you see that he is going to sprint to the middle of the field, then you know you've got X. You should pretty much light up and say I got X, right? See how it goes to the middle of the field? Oh man, I went ahead and double tapped it. I'm gonna try this one more time here. So if you're gonna see that this guy, let's get to cover 3 here, and you're gonna see that this guy right here, like I said, is going to go to the middle of the field. See how he goes to the middle? And you're just gonna wait for this X. There's gonna be a nice little path to throw this ball. It's kind of like a perfect spot to where you just wait for him to cut inside, and it's an easy catch, right? So you're waiting on this player here. You see that he takes 3 or 4 steps in the middle, and then he just, kind of freezes. Now you're going to see that little bit of the passing lane that you have right there? We're going to throw that ball right in that little passing lane, and it's going to hit him right in the back of the end zone. Really nice opportunity to hit that, for easy coverage. Now against cover 4 is probably their best opportunity here, but it's still something that we can easily do as long as we know what we're reading. Now, for the Y player, he's actually going to get open to the right side of the screen, and there's going to be a little bit of a pocket to throw it to him. And then there's also going to be a pocket to where the X is going to get open in the middle of the field, like basically in between the uprights, right? So what you're going to see here is that you're just going to have to pick which one you want to hit, and depending on what the user does. So let's go ahead and look at this. Here's the Y. He's going to be able to pass that guy, and you're going to see how he could throw that ball to the right of him. So what ends up happening here, I just want to make sure that you see it, is that the right safety is not going to widen. And you should know that with cover 4 in the red zone. This guy right here is not going to widen once he stops. So we're going to be able to basically throw it to him. See how he's just right there? And have that catch. It looks a little risky, but to be honest with you, it's one of those deals that if you, throw it right here, they're going to have to try to click on and see how the guy's got to basically back up and do it. It's a nice throw. It's going to be open for you, especially if you have a good tight end. We're kind of working with a little bit lesser tight end with Croft, but it is something that you're going to be able to hit. Now, with the second option, if they try to take that away, is simply just wait for the X to kind of come through. And when he comes through the middle of the field, you're going to hit him. So the X is going to wait. He's going to split the safeties right about here. And you got that throw in the back of the end zone, right? One of those deals. Typically, I'm going to try to move my quarterback to the right a little bit to make both throws easier. One, if I start kind of drifting to the right, what it's going to do, it's going to take the user with me, and it's going to leave that middle of the field a little bit more open on that throw when it comes to cover 4. Now, what I really like about this play, the closer you get to the end zone, it kind of works a little bit better. And the reason why is because now you're going to have this Y route that basically will hit the back of the end zone and also run with you. So say it's cover 2, you're going to have the same type deal. You're going to be able to see that this guy's going to come across the field and see how he's going to tightrope walk. He's going to basically tightrope walk the back of the end zone and basically just walk it with you, right? So say we're in cover 3, right? And I just want to make sure you kind of see this, and it's just kind of an illustration. I'm going to run to the right. I'm just going to double team this guy, shift right. I'm just going to kind of roll to the right. I want you to see this. And I kind of messed up because that guy's blitzing. Let's try that again. So I did the wrong guy. So here we go. Here's cover 3. Let's get to cover 3. And let's go ahead and shade right. And let's go ahead and ID this guy. And let's double team this guy. Okay, let's do this. This is a little bit better now that I kind of gave it up earlier. Here we go. So we're going to do this. This guy's going to get blocked. We're going to go outside. Now watch this Y. He's just going to come across the field with us, and he's going to get open no matter what the coverage is. I want to make sure you understand that. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, that guy will be open every single time. And the reason why, when you're on the 1 yard line, he is going to run the back of the end zone, and he's just going to run. He's just going to continue. He's going to continue. He's going to continue. And right here, no coverage covers this back of the end zone. Not one. Right? So basically, if you want to, you can basically just, sprint out and do this, and that guy's going to be open. I'll show you against cover 2, same exact thing. All right? So here we go. I'm just sliding right. We're going to run. That guy's going to be open every single time in the back of the end zone, because the closer you are, the more he's going to do it. And what's really nice about it is that you've got that second player with it as well. What I mean by that is that this guy right here, he's going to run the back of the end zone. Now you got this guy running the back of the end zone. So you literally have 2 guys running the back of the end zone, and you've got the ability to hit either one of them because nobody's going to cover the back. If you guys don't know already, everybody stops at the 5 yard mark when it comes to zones. See where my guy is? If I go down this line, nobody's going to pass this 5 yard mark. See how everybody? This is cover 2, and this is a program. I just want to make sure you understand this. This guy right here will go to the 3. This guy will go to the 2. This guy will go to the 5. Okay? And you can see it across the field. These guys are all programmed in the end zone to have a certain destination spot. They will never go past the 5 yard line until the ball is thrown. So you can look at them, and you can see how they all form. See? So we're going to run the back of the end zone here. Nobody will be back there. and you're going to be able to hit either one of them. So I've got the ability to hit 14 if I wanted. I have the ability to hit him. So if you're a player who likes to get out of the pocket, this play is a great play to do right inside like the 2-yard line, because your tight end is going to run with you. That's what I really like about it. Doesn't matter if it's cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, you're going to have that ability. So from the 5, you're going to be able to read, the defenses pretty easily, and we showed you that. But when you want to get inside the 1, now you're going to have the ability to really have that, opportunity. Now, obviously, there's a lot of good run plays in this, and you can definitely punch this ball in from a running get back standpoint. But sometimes you get to the point where they're 3rd and 1, and maybe they've already ran commit twice. You don't know if you're going to be able to get it in. This is a great play to go to on the goal line, knowing that as long as you've got the ability to roll yourself out or be able to hit your quick player, you're going to get some quick yards. So I just want to make sure that we brought you to this video, kind of a showcase a little bit of what's in K-Mac's game plan. Like I said, it's going to be the single back ace slot from the running gun this week, and then next week the strong close. And I can't tell you how much I'm excited for both. I've labbed both with him already, and it's really a good offense, and when you put them together, it's even better. So we appreciate you guys. Go ahead and check that out, and we'll see you on tomorrow's video.